You know, for me, I think it all really starts as a child. I remember, always drawing, always coloring, always painting. You know, I can still hear my grandma. I was raised by my grandmother, and I can always hear her in the back of my mind. Ya deja dibujar, te vas a acabar la vista. But I look at my grandma now and I say, Grandma, aren't you happy that I kept drawing? When I walked into this industry, it was always having to hear that word, no. No se puede, no se puede. And it crushed me because there was so much in the mind wanting to see so much on display. And I had to coach myself to be able to understand exactly everything that I'm doing in this business and to learn that I could never hear no se puede, porque todo se puede hacer. Everything can be done, but I had to coach myself, teach myself, be in those job sites, be in those situations where we're constantly learning and molding ourselves into becoming that successful builder. I see things differently from my perspective, from how you may see something. I might walk into a room looking at a wall and my mind's already maybe drawing out 8, 9 different designs on that wall. I'm looking at a ceiling, and then from that ceiling, I'm looking, how much space distribution do I have if I want to do a drop-down effect, or I want to make it look like it's floating, am I going up? And having to actually be in the job site, maybe sometimes even grab the nail gun and grabbing the wood and actually showing them placements. This is what I'm wanting, this is what I'm expecting. For me, it's amazing because, families come in, and they're looking at me, and I might just met you like 5 minutes, and we're talking, but while I'm talking to you, I'm taking in so much from you and trying to understand, what is your niche? What is it that you like? Okay, you know what, you might have said a word and it goes, well, you know what, she's transitional, or she's traditional, or she's expecting something a little bit more hacienda or Mediterranean style. And people freak out. It's like, yes, that's how did you know that? Because I'm taking in everything that you're telling me. And at the same time, I'm having to create something that really comes from what? From nothing. And that's the hard part for a builder, is really executing that actual desire on what they're really wanting. And I think that's what excites me. That's what gives that passion, that creativity of being able to meet you from the beginning, get into the framing process, and you guys start to see the walls go up, and you're walking the home and you're seeing all these things come to life, because that's the passion, that's the heart of this company that really comes into play, to where I build this company off emotion, off creativity, off inspiration. And that's what really sets us apart. It's being more approachable, treating you like family, and keeping you involved within this process, but really seeing in the end that I've really knocked it out the park. When you really see the whole picture image, the schematic of what we created, and to really see that look on your face, and I'm giving you the keys and you're like, man, dude, we're excited. We're moving in tomorrow. This is what we wanted. This has been an amazing journey with you. For me, that speaks a lot for me, going off of emotion. Anything that you want here at Treviño Construction, it can be created and it can happen. And I think that's what our message was, that it can happen here. If you can dream it, like they said, we can definitely build it here with Treviño Construction.